Welcome back to episode 7 of the Irish Brotherhood podcast. And it's just us two, no guests, and again another hiatus, but that's life, I guess.
Yeah, life always gets in the way of the podcast, but we're back. We'll try and be more consistent now that Addy's done Addy's probably done most of his exams, and I'm finishing up school. So during the summer there'll be much more regular content.
Yeah.
But today we were just gonna get an episode out and just have a chat about what's going on in our lives, and just have a chat about it. It's not gonna be the most
Yeah,
focused.
rather than picking a
Yeah.
topic and then making it sort of forced, I feel like having a chat like this, it would be good.
Yeah. So I started what's called on Thursday. We went to a open day for DCU, which was pretty cool. Your college.
Yeah. How do you find it?
So I went to one class on how to it was a class on there are loads of different classes what you could go to, and you could pick 3 classes. So for my first class, I went to how to be healthy class. So I just thought it was a pretty interesting title, and I wonder to see what he'd say,
Mhm.
if this guy would say I don't know, some stuff like stop eating red meat and say or some good stuff. But to be fair, he had much good. His talk was very good. It was on all these different parts of that things that can be bad for you. So obviously he went over drugs, and he showed this really weird comparison of uh a 18-year-old girl who took cocaine, and then when she turned 29 and she looked when she was 29, she looked about 50. It was mad.
God.
Yeah. Here, if we get the comparison, we'll put it on the screen here. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of so. I guess it increases the rate of aging.
Yeah, and there are so many what's called like bad side effects of doing drugs. And it was saying what's called, if you do drugs and drink before you're 18, it's you've got a way higher chance of what's called becoming addicted, becoming an alcoholic or a drug abuser. Because what's called, he also said how there are loads of alcoholics in Ireland. So
Yeah.
what's called it wasn't really a surprise to me, but it was kind of weird to see how he just said it straight out.
Yeah.
I'd say what's called, lots of people, lots of adults especially, just at the end of their day they just have a beer or have a wine. What do you think of that, Addy? Would you see that a lot in college, or
No,
nah?
college it's a lot worse, I'd say, because it's not like one wine or one beer every night. Like if you go into first year, that's when 17, 18 year olds they're drinking every night almost. And
It's
by
crazy.
drinking they're getting absolutely hammered. Like the point
Yeah.
where, they're blacking out every single night. Like they're testing the limits of the liver, I guess. So
Yeah.
it's
But
what they
Addy, I've got
yeah.
a question. Yeah, have you ever had alcohol?
Yes, I have. I've
So have
yeah,
you got absolutely hammered before?
I have.
So any tips, man?
On what? Drinking alcohol.
Yeah, do you still do it, or do you what's good? Do you what's
I've
good?
since I started self improvement, I've really cut down. I do have alcohol every okay, if it's a very special occasion.
Mm.
But before, I used to have it a lot, not as much as every night because alcohol is expensive as well. So I
Yeah.
didn't have the money, but if I did, I probably would have. But I did have it a lot, probably every weekend, every
Mhm.
weekends.
How do you what's
But
called Oh, sorry, sorry for interrupting, but I was just gonna say, do you feel a difference now that you stopped drinking alcohol? Then
yeah, yeah. So last year, in between, I completely stopped alcohol for a while just to see. the first thing I noticed is the bank account loves it. So that's the first thing.
Yeah, it goes up. Yeah.
Yeah, but the second thing is like you feel like you sort of learn how to you learn better social skills in a way because I used to go to like I when I stopped alcohol I used to go to like the big events where like you normally drink alcohol but like since I was not drinking I learned how to socialize better
Mhm.
so it's beneficial that way. But the only reason I started drinking it again is because it's like sometimes you kind of it's an enjoyable experience if you keep it in like under a limit. You get me? So like you
Mhm.
don't go overboard if because like you need to have like control. You don't get controlled by the alcohol. You try
Yeah,
to
yeah. Oh yeah, I get you, man.
yeah
Yeah. So personally, I've never had alcohol. Well,
yeah
I've had
yeah
it. All right, I was at a party and I've had like a little sip, but like I haven't really like like got like drunk or anything like that.
yeah.
So I haven't had like anything proper. So I have no idea what I feel like. But
Mm.
I loads of people in my year and like get drunk, get drunk all the time, and
Mhm.
like vape and smoke. So like, and
Mm.
loads of people in my year like put snus. Do you know what
Oh,
snus
yeah, yes,
in
yeah,
lunch? Like in school, just
yeah.
kind of crazy.
No, the thing for me is like I feel like there's a bit of a generational difference between me and you in the sense where when I was your age, none of the well like drinking, yeah, because people when I was like 16, 17, people were drinking, but like smoking, vaping. Like, I only heard about vapes once I got into college. I never knew what a vape was when I was like 17.
Yeah. When I
Which
was
is
watching, that's kind of mad because when I was in my little brother, yeah, he's in first year.
yeah.
First year. Before the teacher comes into the room, there's a girl in his class who vapes.
So he's like, so I'm guessing this girl's like 12, 13,
13 probably, bruh,
13,
man.
14. Oh my God.
And there are people in my like school who like legit go to the bathroom, vape,
uh,
and not
yeah.
vape. People who take a weed vape. So when they go into class, they're like high and stuff.
Mm.
Have you ever been high?
I haven't because personally I have tried like weed, but like for me it doesn't hit. So I don't. I've only done it twice.
Mm.
Um, Like it doesn't hit, so that's why I stopped. The alcohol
Yeah.
hits, so
Yeah.
I haven't tried anything else though. So I probably
Mhm.
won't either.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Respectable,
yeah,
because like the thing is, if I saw this on like a YouTube short sometime, and it's like, why even try? Like, say you're trying cocaine, a
yeah,
major set like why try cocaine if you don't like it, you don't like it and you'll regret it, and if you
yeah,
like it you'll regret trying it because now you're addicted.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's true.
you have to what's called watch like what you take in.
Yeah,
So yeah, but like it's crazy to me how like so many people like are doing like I don't know, it's just crazy how so many people rely on drugs these days. Like I'd say I do spend like a good bit of time on screens, but like
mm,
I wouldn't say it's a crazy amount,
yeah,
especially I'll be real. Like I've been spending like 4 hours these days on my phone, which isn't good. Isn't good. It used to be like 2 hours and staying up a bit late to like 12 o'clock
mm,
recently. But I feel like that's more manageable, and I think I'm confident like in the future I'll be like become like better at it. Like again
yeah,
because I used to. But like some people I know like do be staying up to 4 a.m. getting drunk
yeah.
and like taking loads of drugs. So I don't know. I feel like it's going to be much harder to come back from that than what I'm doing. If you get me.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but like if you do come back from that, I see like it is respectable in a way because
Mm-hmm.
Uh, also, when you mentioned how, like, if you tried cocaine, like you'd regret trying it, and then, like, if you're addicted to it, you'll regret it. So you'd regret it either way. But I feel like it also depends on your personality type in how some people have like they get easily get addicted to things, while some people they can try it once and then let
Yeah.
it. So that's something as well. But like when it comes to college, there's also a bit of there's also the aspect of peer pressure as well, like you and also FOMO. So that's
Mhm.
another thing. So because when
Yeah.
I first came into college, I had my mind set on not drinking or indulging in anything. So I
Mhm.
kind of fell into the trap of falling for peer pressure and FOMO.
Yeah.
So so that's something that people that are going into college or yeah, people that are going into college should keep in mind. And then some of the guys that are in college right now from the group chat even, I feel like they'd be able to relate to that as well.
Yeah. So what does FOMO mean?
Like feeling of missing out.
Oh man. Oh
But
yeah. I get that a lot, bro.
yeah,
Like when there are parties on in school, sometimes my match is the next day, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
yeah,
But you do get that major fear of missing out,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
And it's kind of crazy.
yeah,
So it's like you want to be there, but you also know like it's not gonna be good. Like
yeah.
it's yeah. Do you get FOMO much these days?
Right now, no, but earlier when I like earlier into my self improvement journey, yeah, I did. Because
Mm,
since I started my self improvement journey a lot later than most people, since I already went through like a phase of being a proper degenerate, I was so very used to being like a proper degenerate. So once I was trying to improve myself, like the initial stages, you'll feel the FOMO, you'll start feeling like the
yeah.
urge to do things that you shouldn't. So,
Mm,
but like that's like the it's like for anything, like if you're say like no fap, for example, like
yeah.
initially you'll get that urge to try and watch it again, but
Mm,
it's the urge you fight past. So
yeah.
yeah,
Oh man. So we went to the college and what's called. So I went to that first class. I thought that was a really good first class I went
yeah,
to. And
yeah,
then I was planning on going to what's called. We had like 10 minute break, and we
yeah.
were planning. I was planning on going to like some sports science class next.
Mhm.
But me and my friends just walked out. There are Astro cages there. Have you seen the Astro football
Yeah,
cages?
yeah,
Yeah. So we went in, and then we started playing football, and then we were like, ah, nah, we're not going to this class. So we just played like 2 hours of football when we were meant to be going to classes, and then
yeah.
and then the thing just ended. So
Yeah.
we didn't. Wait, were you like? Did you know there was an open day that day?
I was aware of the open day, but I didn't know if that was for TYs. I thought it was for like sixth years.
No, it's for TYs. It
Yeah,
was actually fun. We got
yeah,
like these like, bags, and they were like there were sunglasses in them and stuff. So that was
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Great.
Did you get to go see the gym?
Oh no, I didn't.
Mm.
Was it? Is it free to go in?
No, it's not free to. You have to
Yeah,
pay to use the
I
gym.
probably wouldn't have been able to get in anyway.
No, but like I thought, no, during the open day they do a tour of the gym.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that. Our
so
teacher didn't
you
say anything.
probably might have missed it while playing football.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It was fun though.
yeah,
Do you think what's called DC? Do you like DCA as a college? Would you recommend it?
yeah. Especially for people that want to pursue a degree in sports or are athletes.
Hmm.
DCU is like great for sports because in my course there's a guy in my course who's an athlete for Ireland.
Hmm.
He does athletics, and
Yeah.
he's doing the course on a scholarship. So I was talking to him like a while ago about like the gym and the facilities and stuff that they offer, and like he was saying that DCU offer like really good
Hmm.
facilities
Yeah.
for his sports, like especially since he's like an international athlete. So I feel
Yeah.
like
That's
if
crazy.
they're able to cater for an international athlete, then it must be top
Yeah,
tier. Then
that's good.
yeah,
Yeah, I was one. Yes, I don't know personally if I'm gonna go. Like, I think I probably will have to. I think I'll probably go to college in the end because like I'm gonna try to take a gap year though and focus on
mm,
like business and stuff, and then I'll probably go to college because I think I'd like to do a course in like sports studies and stuff because I'm just kind of interested in it and like I I'd like to like pursue like a career, something to do with sports, like as a coach or as like
Yeah,
a as an athlete. But yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about college for everyone because the thing I don't like about school is like we do business and
yeah,
like it always just assumes that you're gonna work a job,
yeah,
which I don't really like. Like you're gonna pay like they don't tell you the taxes, how much a business pays in tax because a business only pays like I think 12% in Ireland for tax, while the average person pays like 20% for the first like 30K and then forty
yeah,
percent for the rest. So
mhm,
they don't mention that clearly. So
yeah,
for that's a big advantage for businesses in Ireland, and
mhm,
so that's one of the things that I'd like. Like they don't say that they what's called, and then they what's called they're saying like stuff on like save it like they prioritize like saving and like not taking risks with your money,
yeah,
especially. But if you're young, I think you might as well risk a bit of your money. I'm not saying bet like place bet or anything, but like
yeah,
risk a bit of money to start a business because if you're under the age of 25,
yeah,
like you've got really nothing to lose.
yeah,
You probably don't have any kids.
yeah.
I don't know about you, Eddie. but like yeah, are you gonna is this your last year in college or do you want
Yeah,
more?
it is last year. Yeah.
What are you planning to do after college? Are you planning to take a bit of a break and like work on a business or get a job or what are you planning on, or traveling? What are you planning on doing?
Probably going to work for a bit anyway, and
Mhm.
then might pursue something else, and then try and get back onto the business grind.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna work? Are you gonna use your degree and work as something like to do with your degree, or just get a number job?
I feel like I haven't really decided yet, but the thing about me working with a job with my degree is that that I'd be getting a relatively decent pay, so that could
Mhm.
help when I could use it for business in
Yeah,
that sense. So that's why I'm kind of undecided on it.
yeah. Um, I was wondering, like, do you think what's good? You'll you'll like be working for like a company or what type of job will you be looking to get with like after college?
Or like with this degree, the probably end up being a 9 to 5. Honestly,
Yeah, a nine to
yeah,
five. Like, are you doing engineering? Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like, what are you doing? Like, are you going to become like an engineer for like cars or what?
Well, like it could be anything because like since like I have a degree in mechanical engineering, right? But most stuff now is everything's all computer based. So even
Mhm.
mechanical engineers and programmers are like pretty much the same thing nowadays. Like we both
Yeah.
have to learn programming. So
Mhm.
I'd probably be like sitting at home on a computer, like coding or some shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But to be fair, at least you'll be making a bit of good money. I'd only say to you what's good. Make sure like don't just like keep working like for like 5 years straight. Like
oh yeah,
if you're young, like you might as well take like a year on and then take a few months off, travel
yeah,
and work on something instead of what's good working like working religiously and taking 2 weeks off a year. Like
yeah, yeah,
because I remember Hamza saying something like when you work a 9 to 5, like the only thing you can really
yeah.
show for after the whole year is what's good, the money in your bank account, and like
Yeah.
you can go to the gym and have
Mhm.
like a 2 week holiday,
Yeah.
but like overall, you're not gonna make too much progress to your goals, and so much of your time is focused on
Mhm.
that. And would you when you have like a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
will you like try?
You went on mute, bro. You're on mute.
How long was I muted for?
Oh, just a couple of seconds.
All right. Um, lost my train of thought. Well, I
You
was
were
just
saying
saying, like,
what if I was working?
oh yeah, if you're working, would you like try create a side hustle, or would you just focus on the job and what like?
Um, yeah, I'd work on a side hustle for sure because I feel like that's why I would. That's why I was thinking. I'm kind of undecided on whether to work like a normal job or the 9 to 5. Because the nine to
Mhm,
five, like I'll be earning a decent amount of money that I could put into the side hustle or business. So
mhm.
I
What
would,
side hustle would you be thinking? Like, if you're earning money, you could do like, I've always been interested in like the old vending machine side hustle, like buying a
yeah,
few vending
yeah.
machines, put them
No,
around the place.
the funny thing is, beside my accommodation in DC, in the laundry, there's
Yeah,
like two vending machines that everything's overpriced on it. So I feel like I might as well get a vending machine and put it here
yeah,
in
man.
DC.
Like you might as well because they're only like they're less than €1,000,
Yeah,
and like to buy all the things in bulk,
yeah,
you can actually like make good money.
yeah,
And then if you have a job as well, you might as well get it.
yeah.
Would you be thinking of any other side hustles?
Well, I have that business that I started last year with my two mates. Like, might as well get back on that because, like,
Yeah, yeah, true.
yeah. So and then the podcast, of course, might double down on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like 20 subscribers right now. Next year, this time we'll be on like 20,000 or something.
Yeah, you never know, man.
And I'd say what's good. Are you going to be getting a job in the summer, or are you going to enjoy summer and then try and get a job? And are
I'll
you, if
have
you
to.
go on, yeah,
Well, the thing is, I'll have to for a job for like for this degree. I have to wait till after I graduate
Mhm.
first for
Yeah.
because I because like I didn't pass all my exams, so I have to redo some of them over the summer. So I don't
Oh,
really
damn.
have summer.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I'm probably going to be working on business, but I might try and get like a side hustle, like a job, a summer job. Did you get a
Yeah,
summer job when you were like my age?
I didn't know.
Oh, I'm thinking like I don't know. I don't know if I should like just keep working on business or
Mm.
try to get a summer job and then like try to use the money to create like a business. Like, oh, I just thought of an idea, man. Get a job, summer job for like a month, and then start like a vending machine business.
Yeah,
But I don't
you
know
should.
where to put it. I need to find somewhere to put the vending machines, man.
Yeah,
What places would do you think would be good? A barber, maybe my barber could hook me up. Put it in my barber.
barbers. Barber's a decent shout, to be honest. Like even I've if you get like a vending machine with like put like energy drinks in it, put it near your gym.
Yeah, but my gym's kind of really like it's already decked out with vending machines, so like can't buy.
Hmm.
Hmm. What do you think? Maybe like what was the thing? A laundry place. Maybe I could do that.
Yeah. Or is there any place beside you where there's a load of students go?
Like I could try my school, but I don't think they'd let me because like it'd be like there probably would be some unhealthy stuff in it. But I
Oh
could
yeah,
try.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I think the barber is a good shout to be honest.
yeah.
If it's nice in the shop, and I
Hmm.
can offer I could offer him like 20% of the profits.
Yeah,
It's cool. I have to get what's called I have to get um the funds to get
yeah.
a
Vending
vending
machine.
machine.
Yeah,
Do you think? Do you think? I think you can make serious profit because after you make like profit, you can just invest it into another vending machine,
yeah,
and then once you get like a few vending machines, you'll be making legit passive income, man.
yeah. True.
Surely,
Yeah.
my granny does Airbnb actually, so
Oh, yeah,
she actually makes like passive income. Like I say, passive income as a joke to her
yeah,
because
yeah,
she like cleans the Airbnb and stuff,
yeah,
but it's pretty good to be fair. It's like €60 a night.
yeah.
Are you living in the dorms in university?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So what's it like living there?
Um, it's an experience. Like I feel like if you live at home and then go to college, I feel like you're kind of not really fully living the uni life in a way. But
Really?
that's yes, because I was kind of deeping it with a friend of mine in my course. He me and him are in the same course, and I've known him for like 4 years at this point.
Yeah,
He lives in you're in Dublin, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Lucan, so he travels up to college, and I
Mm,
live in the dorms. So he goes home every day after college while I come here, and he's at so like there are pros and cons of living on in the dorms and then living at home. Living at home, you can like food's on the table, you don't have to worry about that. Clothes,
yeah,
your mom washes your clothes, I guess, as well. Um, like you don't have to worry about much. And then in my case, I'd have to wash my own clothes. I have to go get groceries, cook my own food. So, but like in my case, I learn how to be independent. Like I learn how to
yeah.
do shit.
Is
So
it more expensive to live in a dorm?
it probably is
Yeah.
because the dorms are expensive, man. And another thing is, they do in DCU anyway. They do it in like a lottery sort of basis. So like you have to apply early, and then you go into like they put their name, all the names into like a lottery, and draw
Hmm.
people out.
Hmm.
But it's
Yeah,
like limited. But like first years get like priority because there's a specific like area of accommodation for first years.
hmm.
It's so bad, but I lived there in first year. It wasn't that great, but it's worth it though in a way for the
Is it more
experience.
fun living in the dorms than like living in far away?
It that's also it's perspective wise because if you want to be a degenerate, then it's fun. But if you're trying not to
Yeah,
be a degenerate, you're not going to enjoy it.
true, true. That's actually true.
Yeah.
So, do you have more temptation in the dorms? Like, is there parties in like the houses, like in your like estate?
Some like there's some houses where students be living in. There be parties, and then there's not just there's two sets of accommodation blocks like literally beside DCU anyway, and then the ones in DCU. So it's full of students, and then beside DCU there's that estate. So there's a lot of problems caused from students, especially like if they're drunk or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that causes problems. So like that's an issue that's been happening past few years
Mm.
here anyway.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
watching this video, boys. I know it wasn't very structured, but just want to get one out. Next one will be a bit more structured. We'll probably pick a particular topic like books or some along those lines of business or something. So we'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll see you hopefully next week. Have a good one,
yeah,
boys. See you in the
yeah.
next one.
Let us know if you enjoyed this laid back style
Yeah, yeah,
as
do.
well. Yeah, yeah. Right, see you.
All right. See you, boys.